Yo guys, let's talk about the Falcons Cowboys game. Today is Tuesday. I haven't been able to make a video either Sunday or yesterday, obviously, so it's going to be up a couple days late. Also, one of the reasons why I didn't make a video is Monday my voice was completely gone from screaming and being excited about the Cowboys coming back on Sunday. So let's talk about it. Obviously, like I said, my voice was destroyed yesterday from the excitement and the yelling from the first half and the screaming and joy in the fourth quarter. So you're not going to see the excited me and the overhyped and, the overreaction Monday where we're going to go to the Super Bowl. And honestly, watching the game back again yesterday, our defense sucks. I think that's quite obvious. It really explained itself, or our defense showed their true colors week one. We were okay against the run, and we just couldn't stop the flats. We couldn't stop the offense in the flats. That's just how the Rams work, and they executed it perfectly. Week two, our run defense was good against Atlanta. We held Todd Gurley to a pretty average game, and I was really impressed with that run defense, but our passing defense sucked. Trayvon Diggs was in the right place, but it was just a better throw by Matt Ryan, and the receiver was in better position. That's it. The play against Calvin Ridley, Trayvon Diggs had perfect coverage, and he just took it from him and turned around and scored. There's plenty of examples. Trayvon Diggs got burned against Julio, and we got lucky that Julio Jones dropped a wide open touchdown. Different scenarios where our defense really caught a break. And our pass rush, which was supposed to be the best thing on this defense, or on the entire team to be honest, has 2 sacks in the first 2 weeks. Alden Smith in week 1 and Everson Griffin week 2. Now I know when your secondary is allowing these receivers to be wide open, it's hard for the pass rush to get going, but also the pass rush can make it easy for the secondary. Like if the pass rush can get pressure on the quarterback right away and within seconds to get pressure on Matt Ryan or Jared Goff in the past 2 weeks, it makes it so much easier for our secondary. And it ain't working. Our secondary isn't helping our defensive line, and our defensive line isn't helping our secondary. And it sucks that we don't have Leighton Vander Esch to stop the middle of the field. And our safeties are really, really weak. I'm not impressed with Thompson at all, Darian Thompson. Kind of irritating me that he's still got the start. Brandon Carr only took 17 snaps last week. I get it. He's kind of getting a new system that he's been in for 6 years. That's what the announcer said. It was kind of hard for him to learn the system. He's been in this system. Like I said, Brandon Carr's been in this system many, many years. And he left for 3 years and he's back. I know it's kind of different or a distance of defense from what Melinelli had in Dallas to the Ravens system to now Mike Nolan. I know it's a completely different system, but safety is probably the most incompetent to learn, which means you just plug a guy there. And I know that sounds, you don't know football for saying that. It's Brandon Carr. He's a veteran. He's 34, 35 years old. It shouldn't take 2.5 weeks to pick up a defense and only get to be able to play 17 snaps. Xavier Woods kind of was expected to have a decent start to the season. Obviously, we got Jordan Lewis back, our corner, in week 2, and he just disappointed. He really looked like a corner number 4 or a 4th cornerback. He really wasn't that impressive, and I was really hoping for Jordan Lewis to have a really good season. When he was on the field, good things happened for our defense. Forcing turnovers, forcing passes down that were easy completions, catching up to guys, or recovering fumbles, for instance. Last year, our problem was forcing turnovers, and Jordan Lewis created those, or helped increase the turnover number, I should say. And once again, the first 2 weeks, I don't think we have a turnover. I don't think we forced a turnover. Actually, never mind. Jared Goff threw a pick to Chidobe Azuye in week 1. And honestly, he's actually impressed me. Azuye has actually impressed me a lot more than I thought he would have. And then, obviously, we could talk about Dalton Schultz living up, not to expectations, but, doing better than the expectations. I didn't expect anything from Dalton Schultz this year. I was one of the biggest Dalton Schultz haters. I thought we should sign another tight end. Because going into the season, we had Jarwin, Schultz, and Dalton Schultz and Blake Bell. Sorry, someone was walking. I don't know if you see the blinds reflecting on the back there. It kind of threw me off. We had Schultz, Jarwin, and Bell. I was like, Schultz sucks. We need someone. Blake Bell's a good blocking tight end. Blake Jarwin's our number 1. We need a good number 2. And Dalton Schultz has really exceeded expectations, and I'm really happy. And I'm kind of mad at myself for doubting him. Our tackles, obviously a huge problem. That was kind of expected. Kind of reminded me a lot of the Jets game last year without our starting tackles, but this time we won the game. And it was a really, really, really tough game to watch. That fourth quarter was amazing. But if we were down 20-0 again in the first quarter, that would never happen again. Hopefully we're never down 20-0 again in the first quarter. But the player of the game is obviously Dak. You could say it was Ezekiel Elliott, but Dak played really, really good. He was really impressive, and we need to pay him in the offseason. If we lose Dak, we're not winning football games. We did get to see Andy Dalton for a play, though. That was cool. Thanks for watching.